Why were you disappointed in where we
Because I
went?
put a lot of effort into getting on that fucking ship, and now the demon guy thing is on the ship.
Yes, and it's trying to rip it to shreds, which we need to stop. But in the meantime, we still got these boogers down here that we need to kill. That's a bad thing.
If only you had people to help you.
I don't know that.
Didn't I just get back off the boat because I thought we were done saving the boat?
We're about to. Haven't got off it yet.
This
I'm
boat,
not-
I don't care about this boat.
I'm not sure, based on the DM's decisions, that we were actually meant to take this ship. So I'm just saying, because the demon went to the ship, and I think he's trying. I think the DM, Davis Machina, is trying to direct us to the top of the pyramid. I'm just saying.
I mean, of the two places we could go, the top of the pyramid seems more interesting and eventful than this ship.
I would just like to say, Zach, have you ever successfully figured out what the hell Victor was trying to do?
Yeah, all the time. He and I have conversations behind the backs all the time.
Because I don't think so.
No, it's true. We really do. Where I'm like, what? You know, I know why you're doing this, and you know, so we totally do. I guess what he's up to like almost all the time.
Except for when you don't.
Except for when I don't, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've heard you say that a few times.
Like this situation.
Mhm.
I was like, I'm sure that I'm supposed to get on that ship. I'm sure of it. And apparently that was not what I was supposed to do.
No, actually, what we need to do is we originally needed to finish off what we're doing down here and killing off all these people that are irritating us and getting rid of the defenestrating ball of doom. But in the meantime, we've also got a problem that the critter has jumped on the ship and is shredding it. And I'm pretty sure that we need that ship and our ship as well. So now we got to figure out how to save that ship and take it. And in the meantime, deal with these jerks down here.
I think that ship has sailed.
Why do we need ships if we're going to a place where there is no water?
Because I'm talking about the flying spider ship, brother man.
Okay, that's fine. I can see why we could use that. Or the pyramid. The pyramid might be a ship too. We don't know. But either of those two things seem like more useful things than this boat with water. Unless there is water in the place where we are going, and we can just use the water there and take a regular ship. But if that were the case, I don't know why we're looking for a special ship and using Marvin. But Bash is dumb, so it's hard to tell.
My concern is that the ship can only gate back into this place right here, which means that if we lose our ship here and we take that one and we successfully come back here, we're going to be stranded on an island in the middle of nowhere.
We'll just use we'll come up with a portal or some magic or something at that point.
We have teleport spells. We're not stuck.
Yeah, we'll figure something out at that point.
Okay, kiddos. When we were last left in our intrepid adventures, what was going on, Game Master?
I thought we described it pretty well.
Complete and utter chaos and
That's
people
not the
shooting
worst
each other.
description. So we're starting off right after the monsters have all gone. It is Lev and then the monsters and then Garlos. So it's Garlos's turn. What happened was here on the bottom, on the ground floor, as it were, we've got LJ and Blodgett and Dog and one of the soldiers who've just been hit by a spell. That spell is completed, so they're not hit by that spell anymore. There's another soldier over here, and the other sorceress was running away. Also, we have Lev, who's flying up again, and is now above the level of the prismatic wall. There's another sorceress also flying up in the air, so Lev and the other sorceress are flying up in the air. No. Lev died. Lev came back, though. Did he fly up again? He flew up again.
I don't believe I did, because she was already flying 50 feet up into the air, so I was able to target her without needing to go over the wall.
Right. You targeted her again. That's right.
Yeah, I dispelled
ball of fun.
Some magic.
Currently chasing after Frida and the two sailors. Way back up here, we have the eye. No, that's the. Is that your eye?
Yeah, that's my eye.
Okay, where's your griffin? What happened to your griffin? Frida had a griffin. It was attacking
My
people.
griffin.
I think it.
The last I had sent the griffin. Oh God, who did I send
I
that
think
to?
you sent the griffin to the ship to help out.
Yeah. Okay.
The
And
ship is secured now, though.
that's right. The ship is secured thanks to your griffin and the sailors on the boat.
Here, Griffin, Griffin, Griffin.
Bash has gotten his wand back from the sailor, reluctantly. The sailors have tied up the last soldier and are going to take care of him. Garlos was considering teleporting up to hang out with Blas and Keurig and Marvin, who are currently standing on top of the Citadel deck of the Nyogi ship. The Zigglikaglack is also on the Citadel deck of the Nyogi ship. He is currently attacking the guys over here. There's 2 ballistae and a cannon type thing on this side. And he was having his way with those. And elsewhere around, greetings, child. Elsewhere around on the map, we have the still burning mass of dragons and half-orcs, oh my, the remains of the half-orc ship that are on fire currently thanks to a missile storm, a large green dragon that is currently flying up to the top of the pyramid, the Zigglikaglack, the spider ship, and then down here, the bad guys, the quote-unquote good guys. That is the situation so far. If you guys want to make a plan before you make a move, Garlos, it's your option to do so.
Plan.
Who's got the ebony fly, by the way? I'd requested that. Did I actually get it or not?
You did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because that means that we can haul ass in a flying kind of manner.
Well, you can teleport up there because you can see Zach.
I don't want to teleport right up to where the where Zig is hanging out.
Okay, it's your call.
It's like I would like to get to the ship, but I'd like to get somewhere where I can get in safely without being spotted by that frigging thing.
There you go.
Also, we have 2 sorceresses, one who's running and the other who's flying, that might take offense to my actions and shoot at us.
I'll search for it.
So I was just going to work on getting Ben and me over to the island so we can finish up the ship that's on the ground, help with the ship that's near, and then maybe get up to the ship and try and save it. One of the things we might look toward is if we can get into the ship, we can invert it and dump that stupid bastard out and maybe like drop it on the dragon or something and kill both of them. Because it looks like it weighs quite a bit. If it falls on a dragon, it'll probably kill it along with itself.
What if we
Kinetic energy is a
teleport
wonderful
onto
thing.
the dragon and then ride the dragon up to the ship?
It'll turn its head around and kill us. Dragons that don't want to be ridden are very notoriously hideous to try and ride.
Well, I was once a dragon hunter. I think we could do it. I think we can pull it off.
Yeah, I know that smile. That's so full of shit.
Hey, Victor, has the Zigglikaglack seen, Carrick is invisible, but has it seen?
It has not seen
Mark?
Zach, Blas, and Marvin yet.
Okay.
It has not appeared to look at you guys yet. It's currently facing. So this creature is currently facing the open canopy and the screaming creatures inside. Its whipping tail is whipping around, stinging people. Its claws are clawing at people. Its mouth face thing is eating people.
How far away is the top of the pyramid from where we are?
Oh, not very. The ship was basically right away from the edge of the pyramid, less than 100 feet.
And of course, letting the Zigglikaglack unmolested for a while might be good because if it spots the green dragon, it may take care of it for us. That'd be a nice thing.
So here's a question. Do I notice that like most of the people, and I use that term loosely, on the ship are like running to fight the Zigglikaglack?
Let's see where you are. Give me a spot check, please, Blas.
I don't have my robe anymore.
No, you don't.
That really sucks, by the way.
What happened to your
What happened to
rope?
your rope?
He took it off.
Oh,
I took it off because well, no, I don't think I took it off. It's just it doesn't work anymore.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, the robe itself is blinded. That's right. The robe
Yeah.
itself is blinded.
Right.
He's still wearing it, but it was blinded by the dazzling light because the invisible spellcasters wanted to remain invisible.
Yes,
Oh.
and they ruined my entire life because of it. So I just tell you that. I mean, that's
In their opinion, you guys started it first. Someone said something about a prismatic wall.
I wouldn't have done that if they hadn't, said a bunch of mean things to us when I tried
What did they say
reaching
to
out.
you?
You remember how we were in the storm and there was the
Mhm.
guy on the ship and I
Mhm.
sent him a sending spell and been like, hey, do you want to work together? And he was like, fuck you, fuck your mother, fuck your dog, and I hate you. I'm gonna kill you to death. And I was like, well, okay, they're
Yeah,
not
that's his
friends.
way of saying hello.
And Prismatic Wall was my way of saying hello.
Everybody
there's a
has
lot
their
of
own
hello
way.
going on.
So I rolled a 20, and I need to figure out what my bonus is without the robe. So give me 1 second. Do, 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 do. So that would be a 32.
I was curious if you were going to see this. Where the fuck is that? Okay, you see that you can see inside the Citadel deck opening directly in front of you. There are two huge ballistae, about a medium-sized ballista, and no one is manning it currently. There are two half-orcs, probably prisoners from the shackles on their arms, but otherwise they look like they're just wearing weird-ass clothing. And they seem to be two half-orcs holding weapons, one with a short sword and one with a large club, looking out the door towards the larger citadel deck. On the citadel deck, you see one creature that looks like a giant spider with a wavy tentacle poking up, but you can see that the tentacle has eyes and something that seems to be a mouth. And it's not a spider. It's definitely not a spider. But that creature is hiding from the Zigglikaglack and directing three other humanoids to fighting it. The humanoids are all losing. And
Is the Zigglikaglack destroying the ship? Are we in imminent danger of the ship being dismantled? Can I tell?
the Zigglikaglack is definitely doing damage to the ship. Whether or not it could destroy a ship of this size, probably actually. But
not right.
it doesn't seem to be discriminating between the ship and the people in its attacks.
Okay, one last question. I turned to Marvin and I asked him, like, can you get us to the place where you could drive this ship out of here?
I feel like the appropriate word would be steer, not drive.
Actually, what do you do with a horse?
You don't drive. You don't drive a horse. You steer a horse.
No, you drive a horse.
You ride a horse.
No, you ride a horse. Yeah.
You drive a wagon.
What do you do with a carriage or a wagon?
Oh my
Right
God.
away.
What if we ask Marvin to pilot the ship?
Okay, that's fair. I guess you would say you drive a carriage. That's a good point.
Well, it
Fair
certainly
enough.
wouldn't say pilot.
No, that's true. You're not
Okay.
wrong.
Enough semantics, please. Let's go.
But
Victor
when you
just
steer a
running.
ship, you don't
If
pilot it.
you
You
got
don't.
me
You
to
don't
We
fly
are
the ship.
here in
the-
semantic land.
Victor,
Okay.
take control of this conversation.
I think you absolutely would be
I'm trying
piloting
to
the
speak.
ship
You
as
guys are
airborne.
speaking over me, so I'm just gonna speak until you stop speaking. But we're all good either way. Marvin says, "I am theoretically capable of getting you to the point where you could drive this ship, but I cannot drive this ship."
Okay. Well, seeing as how we're sitting for 2 people with 12 intelligences, this might be a problem.
Some of us smarter folks in there.
But I have a great deal of wisdom, so maybe that will help me. Probably not.
Marvin shrugs and said, "I told you it was a bad idea when you started this."
We're gonna play Star Wars and try and sneak to the place where we can drive the ship.
Oh my
Okay.
God, I'm loving this so much.
Marvin
It doesn't sound like you're loving it. I mean,
Marvin shrugs and says, "Okay." Let me give you a
I'm
closer
loving it
view
that
of the
this
inside of
sense of watching it blow up slowly.
the deck. There's basically 2 guys right there that are currently facing away from you. You'll have to deal with them on your turn. Garlos, though, it is Garlos's turn. What do you do, sir?
Okay, I'm going to employ the ebony fly and get Bash to come with me, and we're going to hit up the island so we can help finish off the shit that's down below before we go up above and attack the ship. The way I see it, our best bet here is to clear off the shit that's behind it, that's underneath the ship. Then we can get up to it and hopefully avoid that ziggurat thing or whatever it is, and get the ship to shed it by flipping it over, basically dumping it off like away from the pyramid, so it has a much longer drop.
It's the friggin' biggest thing.
But okay, yeah, I'm going to try and get us over to. How far can I go on this thing?
About my guide of mastering.
oops.
Well, maybe
Oops.
maybe.
What happened to the sound?
Victor muted himself while he hunts its stats, but we're going to look it up online because the books all suck.
All right, you are able to stats of a hippogriff. So its speed is 100 feet per round. Actually, 100 feet per movement turn, so it could move easily 200 feet in 1 round. You are basically riding a fly about the size of a pony. It can make no attacks, but it can move at dramatic speed for up to 12 hours per use. Can be used 3 times a week. 10 feet. Those are 10-foot squares. Yeah, in 1 full move, it could get you all the way over to, yeah, it could get you to Frida and crew in this turn. All right.
All right, I like that one.
It would require a pretty good dispel magic.
Worst comes to worst, I can hit it with one more ice storm because I've got that. That'll at least slow it down.
Okay,
Well, I'm not against throwing some of our opponents into it if they get close enough.
true. All right, Bash. No, sorry, Blas. You go immediately after Garlos.
We have a bit of an echo going on.
Oh, sorry.
Blas, sorry, you go immediately after Garlos.
Okay. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, what are you doing?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
So you said there are two people with their backs turned to us, right?
Correct.
And the spider-looking creature, can we see it, or can it see us?
No, the spider-looking creature is further on inside here.
Okay. So we're going to, Carrick and I are going to sneak up behind the creatures. Carrick is going to go towards the biggest one of the two and cast a hold person spell. Remember, he's invisible. And
That will
then
make
I'm
him
going
not
to.
invisible, by the way.
Oh, would that cancel the invisibility potion completely?
Yes. It is an attack. It is an offensive action.
Really?
Blinded
Yes.
by day.
I'm sorry. I'm going to paralyze you in a non-offensive manner.
I mean, it is basically not offensive. He's just putting his hand on him. I mean,
Legally
an attack.
speaking, it's assault and battery.
Fine.
I'm going to commit assault and battery in a non-offensive manner.
He'll cast a hold person. No, well, wait. No, he's going to wait. Blaz is going to take the first attack. He's going to attack these guys with his staff with the intent of subdual damage.
Mind you, you can cast hold person on multiple people.
No, you can't. It's one humanoid creature.
Sure it is.
Sorry. I mean, I would love to, but it's just not the spell.
So it is. Fucking wild. It's been a minute. They updated that one and I didn't look at it. All right. Yes, Blas can do his attack. He can basically stand between them and make one attack at each person.
I get 3 attacks.
Well, if you're moving to stand between them, you're going to have to split it up.
Okay. So
And
I
you'll
only
get
get
one
2
attack
then?
at each person.
Oh, I understand. Okay, very good. Give me a second. Okay. He's gonna. We're gonna change that. He's gonna focus both attacks on one of them.
Okay.
So I should roll some dice. Sorry.
You should. You can. You don't have to. It's not a requirement. You can just say, "I'd like to make some attacks." Can you sort it out?
14 and a 20. Oh, that's good. I got a 20.
That is good.
Let's
14
do
is good too.
20s already. Wow. 14, 20, and so that's and that's with his Morning Star. So
Okay.
that's plus 37 plus 30. It's 37, 35.
All right. Both of those are going to hit.
Okay, and then do I get a crit for the 20?
Roll again to hit. If you hit again, you do crit.
I rolled an 11.
Total is
plus 15, 26.
definitely hits.
Okay. I'm not sure what a crit does, but that's all right.
You double the dice damage. So you'd roll, if it does 1d8, you'd roll 2d8 or d8 times 2.
Okay.
And then you add your damage bonuses.
All right, so that's 12 plus 5 is 17, and another 11 is 28 points of damage.
28 points of damage. All right, success. Good job.
I'm sure I didn't knock him out, but
He crumples in a heap.
he does.
He
Oh,
does.
great. And so then Carrick is going to walk up behind the second guy and cast his hold person spell and become visible.
All right. What is the DC for Carrick's hold person?
Oh, it's something. It's 2 plus 6, which is 8, plus...
So 18?
Hold on.
Plus 10, so.
10, which is 18. But plus his wisdom modifier.
Right.
So it's plus another 3, so it's 21.
All right. The man's held in place.
Great. Now, hopefully we did that pretty quietly. And we're both
Compared to the amount of noise in the combat outside, yes.
Great. We're both standing
It's
behind...
called stealth by default.
We're both standing behind that biggest guy, letting him shield our view from other people.
All right.
Just like the Wizard of Oz, ignore that man behind the curtain.
Yes. Check. Yeah, thought so. Okay. All right. LJ. Down on the ground. Elias Jones. It's your turn, sir.
Kill sorcerers if you can.
I just realized I was muted. If I recall correctly, LJ is entrapped in a web.
Oh, that's right. That's what that was.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Baylor Nimbus and explode into flames. And that should set the web on fire.
True. That will
Causing
set the
it
web on
to
fire.
not impede me anymore. And so
Okay.
I will move my movement speed towards the sorceress that's running away from me.
All right. You can move one move towards that sorceress, and the web is going to begin to dissolve this round. It'll be completely gone by the end of the round.
Hooray.
Hold on. First on, give me a concentration, or is it spellcast or concentration to cast while entangled?
I believe it's concentration.
Should be by yourself because I'm not sure.
Hold on. Yours.
Okay, that is junk for fish.
Concentration. It's a concentration check.
Yep.
Whew, I knew it was one of those.
Okay. And I've got combat casting, so I get a +4 to that, I believe.
You do.
Look at that.
25.
All right. You are able to cast it, set the web on fire, and begin to move out. And to move out, period. Begin to move out. Bash, you and Marvin, or Bash, period. It's your turn. What are you going to do? And actually, Blas, if you want Marvin to direct you this round, he can.
Great.
So if Garlos is trying to fly me out of there, like if he's made those intentions clear, there is nothing Bash wants more than to get off this boat and get to the island where things are actually happening. So Bash
So
will.
you are currently on the back of a giant.
I'm already on the fly.
ebony
Okay,
fly.
I guess I'm holding on.
All right,
Holding my action.
You are right here on the island, so you can leap off the fly if you want.
Are those green dots? Are those bad guys?
Those are good guys.
Those are good guys. Oh, okay.
That's a bad guy, and the other bad guy people are invisible somewhere in the area.
Okay. I'll just hold my action.
All right.
You've got a dispel magic scroll, right?
I might have one. Let me check. I know you gave me one. I don't think I've used it. Yeah, I have one still.
You could dispel the defenestrating sphere that's coming at all of y'all.
That'd be cool.
What?
Okay.
Why would you ever want
I
to do
can-
that?
Well, hey, if the wizard reminds me that I have a magic spell thing, I'll do that. Sure, let's do that. And see
All
what
right, give
happens.
me a D20 plus 10, please.
Okay.
Or no, plus the level of the wizard who made the spell, whatever that guy's level was.
15.
15. D20 plus 15, please.
Okay. Sorry. 19.
All right. The sphere is dispelled.
Yay!
Yay!
Sweet.
And on the ship, Marvin is pointing towards a small ramp that leads downwards. So he's pointing towards a small ramp that's right here.
Okay.
Outside the ship, the dragon perches on the edge of the inverted platform and is super happy about this experience.
For long.
Well, we shall see. Oh, that was him. Okay, gotta look that guy up then. A pyromaniac mage. It's a disturbing thing.
Hey, sweetheart. How are you? Come up here.
Oh shit, where'd that go?
Oh, she's a pretty girl.
Okay.
Yes, you are. You want to come up here? Come on. That's my girl. Yes. Gonna come over here and cause havoc, right? That's your job. God, people. Ugly stuff.
That's what that is. All right, so I'm gonna look up some more stuff for the dragon. In the meantime, Blodgett and then Frida.
Cool.
Blodgett, what do you
with
got?
I'm
us?
down to one computer, so I can't add the change screens.
Okay.
So I'm just going to ask I don't know her character, her little creature's name.
My badger,
Her badger,
Matilda.
Matilda. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Matilda, what's the plan? Where do I need to keep chasing these guys, or we should be doing something else? Because I can't see them, right?
Correct. You can see this guy right here. He's one of the soldiers.
Oh, I thought. Oh, after I forgot we went around the side.
Yeah, the one you can't see is the sorceress who's running away.
Okay. Well, then I'll take out the soldier while he's there, but I'm still gonna have Matilda get us some instructions.
All right. You'll be able to attack him as the web is dissipating, but you'll only be able to get one attack off.
Okay.
Okay, that works out well. So she is slightly away from the sorceress who's in the ocean right now, right?
Right.
By the way, you should be able to smell her here.
Yes,
Like-
you can definitely smell it.
Seriously.
You don't want to smell her, but you can smell her.
So you know
Well,
where she is. It's just,
yeah. So, but my question is am I still invisible or am I visible?
At this moment, you are invisible.
Okay, so I rolled a 20
All right, that's gonna hit.
and
He's
I rolled
flat-footed,
another.
and you only get one attack. But you
Right.
roll to crit. Sorry, yeah, roll to
Yeah.
crit.
And then I rolled a 13 plus 11, whatever. But,
That's gonna hit him.
right.
Oh, does a crit apply for sneak attack dice as well?
No, you get your
No.
base attack
Yep.
damage
base.
doubled, but you
Yep.
also get your sneak attack damage.
Right.
Which is nuts anyway.
Yes. For Blodgett, it absolutely is. Which is why Blodgett is a very good rogue.
there's my special lady.
$59 points of damage.
He is trashed. Blodgett casually steps up behind him and rips off his hamstrings. The Yuan-Tai soldier freaks out as he begins to bleed out his lower torso and falls to the ground, dead within 3 seconds, as the entirety of his blood escapes out of his body.
You know those femoral arteries, dangerous place.
Blodgett, so you have lunch. Frida.
Yes.
What are you
Well,
gonna do?
obviously I can still see the sorceress who ran down to the ocean area.
Yes, she's running. She's basically about
Right
to
around
climb
there?
down these. Yeah, she's about to climb down the cliff right here on her way to the ocean.
Okay, so who is near her? Anyone?
Lev is over here. LJ is over here. They're bracketing her, and Lev can see her. So yeah.
Yeah, LJ is going for her, but he only knows that she's generally in that direction.
Are they within 5 feet of her?
No.
No, those
Excellent.
squares they're each more than 40 feet away.
Activating Comet Fall.
Who?
I'm using my spell, Comet Fall.
Comet Fall. Okay. All right. She is outside. It is the prime location and timing for that.
Woo! Okay, so it is a d20 plus anything or just a d20? I don't remember. 2 weeks out and I forget everything.
Let me look it up.
I completely hear you. It automatically hits her. What is your base difficulty check, your DC for casting your spells? Because it's a 6th level spell. So what is the DC for your comets?
Very sorry. DC stands for
Sure. What's
Oh
your
my
level?
god.
What's your level?
13.
What's the spell level?
6.
What's
No,
the
DC for her is 12 plus the spell level.
Oh, so 18.
Yeah, so 18. Difficulty check of 18. Oof, I don't think that's going to make it. It's going to deal 1d6 damage per caster level, so roll the number of dice equal to your level.
Okay.
That's going to leave a mark.
Well, it'll at least distract her. If she's not already distracted.
Death is very distracting.
I think she's a little distracted right now.
Yeah, she's also a magic user, and I think she may have been injured before. So, yeah,
Yep.
13d6 is going to be ugly for a mage.
Getting there. I'm just getting out all my 6s.
Apparently, it's something that she can survive.
Let's find out.
Because I've hit her with one of those before, and she just shrugged it off, and then hit me with one, and I died immediately.
Well,
Well, hopefully you roll a bunch of 5s and
really low
6s.
levels. So that's not exactly a good comparison.
Well, the difference is spells like Stone Skin and and protection from energy.
There you go.
So it is not actually fire. That is a ball of rock and ice. So it is a physical concussion attack.
Oh, this may have been a very good decision.
Hopefully, we need less people that annoy us to live around here.
Awesome. Okay, and then we add things together. Sorry, guys, it's a lot of dice.
Put in a parody song. Copy
What's,
of
what is that to the tune of?
I Smell Sex and Candy.
Right.
Hanging around the island by myself, and I had too much time to sit and think about myself,
64
and there she
points of
was.
damage. Sorry, did you hear me?
How much?
64 points of damage.
Wow.
That is just barely enough
Barely enough to do what?
to knock her unconscious.
Woo! Okay.
No, she's on the ground. This is the lady who was running and smells like cat piss. She falls to the, or, she appears on the ground, quite possibly dead. But yeah, you now have us all four, I think. Fuck. All two, both. She was down to 2 mirror images, so both of her mirror images disappear, and she falls to the ground, dead, deadish.
We have a nice person who's nearish by, who's already eviscerated a sailor who can make sure she's dead.
All right,
Yep,
so
I'll take
you
care of
guys at the bottom of the
I feel like
round.
Lev might want to have a conversation with her first.
All right, Lev.
The bottom of the
Well,
round, you
softened her up
guys
for
have one deadish sorceress lying down, one flying up in the air.
That's y'all's problem. I killed one. Or I,
You've
well, I couldn't
got
save one.
Blodgett just ripped out his leg, so you have one soldier on the ground here, one over there, and the green dragon has landed on the pyramid, and that's where we're at. All right, we're going to take a short break. I'll be right back. You can talk amongst yourself and plan things out if you wish. Which map do you want me to leave up? Because I got to go to the restroom. Is this the?
Either is, yeah, that one's fine because the other one doesn't have enemies marked on it because they're fucking invisible. Okay. I'm gonna have LJ try and take captive that last soldier who's lying on the ground.
Go for it. Just make it quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a simple command of stay there and you'll live, and then I'm gonna go make sure that sorceress is dead.
Cool.
Good solution.
Loot the body too.
Even about the chick in the air.
Oh, what am I gonna do about her?
That was a good one.
No, which one?
The remaining sorceress in the air.
Both of them, actually.
No, there's only one.
No, she's talking about the songs.
Oh.
I do appreciate your songs.
Okay, but what can we do about the one in the air? I can fire some arrows for all the good that'll do. And Bash, you have a missile weapon?
It's not really the magic missile. Yeah, it's not really a missile. It's more like a force weapon, I guess, as I learned on the ship. But
It's
yeah,
better than nothing. Do you have anything that does more damage? from range?
No. Everything else is just a sword. I'm very weak in that regard.
I'll have to get you a decent bow then. In the meantime, I guess you magic missile her, and hell, I'll do the same.
Okay, sounds like a strategy.
We'll start a fire.
Yeah,
I think,
and
I,
you
think I have
guys.
2. No, I have 2 or 4 shots left.
Well, bear in mind she's invisible, so you have to see her in order to be able to target her.
Oh no, I have way more than that. I have like 8 left. Okay.
Okay, we need to find a way to see her so we can actually start shooting her ass.
If you come to me, I can tell you where she is.
Okay.
I think for magic missile you have to have actual line of sight.
Well, actually,
I
if she
would
points
say-
directly at her and we align our wands along her, we'd have a good shot at hitting him.
Yeah, and I have a little magic missile thing too, so we can all go pew pew.
Well, if
Yeah,
we spray a bunch of magic
We'll set
missiles,
up like a Beaufort cannon and splack her ass.
Yeah, look, Missile Storm is a higher level spell, but you can make it together with the power of friendship.
Yes.
And the fly can move independently of your turns, so you could still make your way to the ship at the same time.
Wow, that's almost like a hero comic book moment, like the 3 of you teaming up to.
Why is that a bad thing?
my
Not bad
stomach's
thing.
gonna regret it later, but that's okay.
Yeah, let's try that. We're going to start firing her. I don't want to fly towards her with a fly
Yeah.
because she could knock it out from under us and kill us.
Kind of odd.
Because the thing's
Yeah,
got a
that-
certain amount of hit points, but it's mostly defenseless and doesn't have that great of an armor class. So I don't want to actually fly it when she's after us. It's going to be kind of like behind us while we start flacking her ass.
That would be bad if she did that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll try and hit her with some kind of higher level spell.
Why? Because our magic missiles aren't good enough for you?
No, because they probably aren't enough to take her down alone.
This is a group effort.
They literally probably aren't good enough.
This is going to be a group effort, dear. Something.
Yep.
I mean, look, 12d4 might be enough to take her down. But just in case it's not.
Erring on the side of caution, especially in this situation, would not be a bad thing.
I just
12d4 is only about 12d4 is only about half of what took down that other one. So yeah.
Mention the amount of times that we've not put all of our effort in, and then we end up with more foes all of a
Don't
sudden.
get me wrong. I'm not really complaining. I mean, I don't expect much from magic missile in my wand. It's so far every time I've used this thing, it's been completely useless.
Well, let's see if we can
I
break
think-
that trend.
I think I may have fired it once and hurt something.
I know you'd be very encouraged if you did manage to hurt something with it at least once. Okay.
That's true.
Done that once or twice with mine. That's about it.
Bash would definitely have some more confidence in the magic missile.
All I'm saying is there's a reason I stock Missile Storm instead of Magic Missile these days.
More punch for the swing. I'm gonna grab myself a drink, guys. Back in a moment.
Alrighty.
That sounds like an insanely good idea. I'm going to do the same thing. Back momentarily.
The good news is, if you need some D4,
What's wrong?
got you.
Who, Jax?
It's been a while since I've stuck some D4 to my head.
Jax, what is going on? How did Jax get in? When did you? Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Understood.
By damned. Okay.
Very sorry about that. Okay. And we're on in 3, 2. Lev.
Lev's turn.
It is Lev's turn at the top of the round. Mr. Helder, your go.
Alrighty. I'm gonna have my eye move up closer.
Okay.
If I can get it close enough to get a shot off at her, then I will.
So it's moving up in the air. She is just at almost 100 feet in the air. What is the range on the eye, on the beams?
Let me take a look. Prismatic eye. 50-foot ray.
Okay, not this round. Hopefully next round it should be close enough.
Okay. And how close is Lev to her?
Before his move, he is a good 150 feet away. No, because he's just barely off the ground. She's flying up, he's not.
Okay.
So sorry, no, doing the math. She's about 100 feet up, so maybe like 120 feet away.
Okay, then I will move. I'll do my full move, which will be
Okay.
60 feet. And
You're
I
also
will
flying up
cast.
towards her, yes?
Well, you know what? Actually, instead of doing that, I'm just going to shoot a prismatic ray at her from where I am.
Okay. That would work.
Prismatic ray. So range touch attack.
And what level is that?
That's a 5th level spell.
Okay. Oh my god.
And if I remember correctly, I did dispel the the thing that was protecting her from 4th level spells and below.
Yes, you did dispel the major globe of invulnerability.
Yep. So 28 for a ranged touch attack.
All right. And roll for the type of beam.
Okay, she needs to make a fortitude save versus being turned to stone. The
What's
DC,
the DC on
is
that?
24.
24. Okay. Well, that uses up the last defensive spell that she has, which is spell turning. Lev, you need to make a fortitude save,
You're
DC
fucking
24, or be
kidding
turned
me.
to stone.
You're joking.
No, it's the last thing she had was 7 levels of spell turning. If she'd cast an 8th level spell, she would have been screwed.
Fucking 24. Fuck off. You know I get turned to stone, Victor. You know I don't pass fortitude saves, right? Okay, let's see if I roll a natural 20 on this.
I mean, theoretically, it's possible.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, sometimes it is not possible, but sometimes it is. All right, so Lev gets stoned. Fortunately, he's stoned on the ground. So if you're going to be stoned, you're amongst good friends, and it's a good place to be. No one around you is going to break you into pieces.
I'll run over, put him in my pocket. I mean, at this point, it's just become standard of just he died. He
Victor,
died.
do you know how hard a problem this is to solve?
I have so many comments I'm not going to make.
Yes.
Really, it's not that hard. I have an idea.
Just FYI, the Yuan-Ti encounter was for your entire party, not parts of it. It was not for 3 to 5 out of the 8.
Yeah, that is
Just
exactly
FYI.
the point. That is
If you're
exactly
wondering why it's so tough, it's because there's a small subset of you fighting the bad guys who were supposed to be fought by all of you. All right.
Spell turning.
We're
Disgusting.
just clerics. You don't need us, big bad fighter folks.
Get your ass down here.
Yeah.
Turn to stone.
No. Get down. Get down.
Get down, get down. All right, so on their turns, shit, she's trashed. He's trashed. This guy's pretty sure he's not going to get any Circes. He attacks LJ. LJ, what is your armor class, sir?
It's insane.
Oh, I know. I just want to know in case I roll a 20.
It's like 35.
All right, so if I roll a 23, I hit you. 23 on the die right there.
Wow, impressive.
So he does a swing and a miss at LJ.
Can I have LJ do a free talk action to him?
Sure, go for it.
I'm gonna have LJ tell him, get back on the ground and I'll take you captive. Or else I'm gonna kill you right now.
Okay. He does not seem to be going for that.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not, yeah. There's a subtle difference between the two guys you're fighting.
It's a good
all right. Sorceress, the Yuan-Ti sorceress is continuing to fly upwards towards the pyramid top this round. And this round, the Zigglikaglack. Let me see if I can see this correctly. It is a Zigglikaglack. That's what it's called, a Zigglikaglack.
Zigglikaglack.
Zigglikaglack. Boom shakalaka.
Laka, see, laka.
There you go. Oh shit. All right. Blaz, you see the the creature finish off all three of the humanoids that are in the area, and Yuantai, YUAN-TI. It pins and pierces the Nyogi.
What is a Nyogi?
It is the spider creature.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
See, I'm going to pull up a picture of them real quick.
They're gross.
They are gross. They are definitively gross. They're gross creatures. Copy image.
So it's like
Let's see.
watching Godzilla fight Megalon. I'm just staying out of the way.
Format.
Brandon, Megalon was a creature that fought Godzilla in the movies.
It sounded like it. It sounded like it.
Sorry, that's just hilarious. Valid point, Z. Position wrapping.
And Zigglikaglack and the spiders from Mars.
This is what they look like.
David Bowie ripoff band.
Technically, they have 8 little appendagi, a furry tuft on the back, and a little head thing coming out here.
Oh well. Well, good. I'm glad I don't have to fight. I'm glad I don't have to fight that thing.
No, you do not have to fight this thing. The Zigglikaglack pierces it with its tail. Okay, nope, no, it is not. All right, cool. So it is going to. Oh, and it shocks it as well as piercing it. Yeah, it dies pretty horribly and very quickly. So yeah, the Nyogi passes, and you can see the Zigglikaglack looking up back at the pyramid.
Are there any other baddies coming running towards the back of the ship?
There are no other baddies in sight inside of the ship currently. You can see on the pyramid itself, you see the green dragon, 7 humanoids of different types. Oh, and he comes out now. The green dragon, 7 humanoids of different types, and an Umbra Hulk that just comes up just now from the floor of the pyramid. However, it's not a normal Umbra Hulk anymore. It has 8 Umbra Hulk arms, tentacles instead of legs, and a gibbering mouther mouth.
Gross.
And it is attacking the humanoids that came to the ship with it, came from the ship.
Oh, that's the one that burrowed into the pyramid?
Yeah.
It came out of the
What a
pyramid.
fool. Yeah. It tried to get away and it broke into the pyramid, but the pyramid got it. I don't think we want to have anything to do with this pyramid.
I don't know. At the end of last game, Victor says something like the pyramids got good things on it. That's or something like that.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
one of us
remember
doesn't
that.
read their messages very frequently.
Who, me? No, I don't look at chat.
I mean, some people should. I'm not saying that you should, but some people should. You don't have to look at chat if you don't want to. That's okay.
No, I look at chat.
I'm trying. I can't get back. There's too many songs.
Oh my god.
Artist too prolific.
I appreciate a prolific artist.
All right.
I don't see
But that is
anything
what
in
you
chat.
see. That is what you see in the coming out of the pyramid. Basically, the no longer an Umber Hulk is attacking the creatures on the pyramid this round. The dragon is giving it pause. Wait, that wasn't your. It was your turn, Blaz. It was Blaz's turn.
It's my turn.
Wait, hold on. Who's? Fuck. Wait, what's happening? That was the Zigglikaglack's turn.
Right.
That was the Zigglikaglack's turn just now. Garlos, you go after the Zigglikaglack.
Carlos and Bash are teaming up with Frida. They're holding actions so they can all do it together. She's going to fire a wand of magic missiles at the flying sorceress. We're going to align our arms along with her and fire as well. Because she can tell where it is.
Sure. That's appropriately weird. I like it.
We're glad you like it, Victor.
All right, Blaz, your turn.
Okay. So Marvin is showing us how to get to the place where we can fly the ship, right?
Right there. Yes, Marvin has pointed out that this ramp leads to wherever you want to go on the ship.
Okay. We'll start down it. We're not walking at full speed. I asked Marvin how far away is that place?
He's not entirely sure what you're asking.
How far do we have to travel to get to the place where we can drive this ship?
He says the place where you can drive the ship is currently 17 meters away.
All right, fucking metric person. Great. So we'll start down that way.
Okay.
A meter's just a little bit more than a yard.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's about 34 cubits.
Good, thank you, John.
I asked Marvin to give all measurements in pace counts now. You know how far it is.
No, you do not.
So we'll start down that way. Being very careful. We're doing like the Star Wars creep, where you're just trying not to be seen.
The Star Wars creep, they were just running the fuck down the corridors. They weren't creeping anywhere. They were like, run, go, get him.
This is very true.
So are you doing the Star Wars creep or the new Zag creep?
The new Zag creep. We're creeping like the new Zag.
All right.
I don't want to take forever to get there, but I don't want to get caught.
All right.
Person here.
Is this what you're doing?
Now I want to know.
I can cast, Brandon. I can cast a restoration spell on you later.
I don't know if restoration would heal
Broken heart.
being turned to stone.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's for.
Dispel magic heals that, I believe. You can look, Brandon. While you have time, go ahead and look up the process of getting yourself back from stone. Blaz, you and Keurig will be able. Are you bringing the held guy with you?
Can I?
I mean, you have a high enough strength to pick up a humanoid.
Hi, I'm John Wars.
That's true. Yes, I will. I will surreptitiously bring him with us as sort of. When we have to stop, we all stand behind him.
Okay.
I do have bull strength, so there you go.
All right. You will be able to pick him up. So give me a group order. Are you going first, or is Marvin going first, or is Kara going
I'm
first?
going. I'm going first with the guy sort of in front of me, holding him out in front of me, and the two are following behind me.
Link arms and do the monkey walk. That always scares them.
Right.
So you're carrying this guy in front, and then Marvin's behind you. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Carrick is casting a heal wound spell on himself.
Frickin' frack did I put that?
There.
It's a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the frog a lung.
Is there a pen in?
Ooh, that's a good roll.
It's a good pen.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something that's
Fine.
randomly decided to disappear, and I thought I had it.
There's no word on if Dispel Magic actually will work for this, but the consensus that I'm seeing is that for things that permanently turn somebody to stone, it's not a magic effect to dispel, they're just made of stone now.
You can actually reverse the spell.
I'm pretty sure restoration.
Flesh to stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flesh to Stone is a spell that is the go-to for fixing this problem, but unless somebody can cast 6th level wizard spells and has just been holding out on me this entire time, that's not an option. The only thing I can think of is the cleric spell Break Enchantment, which is a 5th level spell.
No, worst comes to worst, in a bit we can do a couple of teleports, teleport somewhere to get it reversed, and then teleport back. Might be the option that we have to take. I don't know.
Well, I do have. Let me see what I have.
Nope, restoration spell is not going to work.
I do have a Dispel Magic thing.
Yeah, there's nothing I'm seeing that explicitly says Dispel Magic won't work.
I'm going to have a greater Dispel Magic, so
it feels like it won't because I'm just made of rock now. I'm not under the effect of a spell.
I'm just going to say, if I blow all my scrolls and everything fixing you, I am going to ask that you help me replace them.
Well, yeah.
Thanks.
I'm kind of the scroll supplier of the group, and I've got my work cut out for me because we've been blowing Dispel Magics and teleports like nobody's business.
Yeah, it's true.
That is only a wizard spell. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
There's got to be a. There's got to be a.
I mean, Break Enchantment I think would do it, but you'd have to rest and prepare it if you can even cast 5th level spells, which I think you can.
I can.
So I think it's either going to be that or we go back into town.
Well, I don't have it, but I mean, I could certainly get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of preparing it, which if we are able to get the ship and fuck off and get a moment's downtime, enough to rest, then sure, no problem.
But we're down a magic user until then.
Yeah.
Just make sure I don't break.
I put you in the pocket.
Or if I do, keep my pieces together.
So many comments, so little time.
Bury my body
I need
in
that
the
peg.
fields to the dwarf. All right. Blaz. You and Kirik come downstairs. You are in a corridor that goes along the length of the ship, a narrow corridor that goes along the length of the ship. There is a big door behind you, and basically all you have are regular sized doors. They seem a little thin. No, not too thin, because Umbra Hulks have to go through them. So yeah, regular sized doors that go along the this 10-foot wide corridor. The corridor is about 60 feet long. Behind you, behind and above you, you can hear the sounds of the Zigglikaglack pounding on the ship itself. All right. Sorry, I had to look that information up real quick. LJ, what are you going to do this round?
Kill that guy.
Kill the man.
Yep.
LJ,
Kill that guy.
he bothers me. Kill him.
He didn't do the thing I said to do. I
Go.
told him get back on the ground like I'm a flaming dude with a couple of swords, and he just ineffectually swatted at me. I told him I was going to kill him.
I mean, he doesn't care if you're gay or not.
I mean, sexuality aside, I'm on fire.
Right.
Yeah,
Boy is on fire.
Yeah.
I'm literally engulfed in flames.
Who's Flames, and how can I get his number?
Exactly.
I think you should just start like poking him and touching him with the flames. Like, why are you killing him? Like, show him who's boss.
I'll
Why are
poke
you
and touch
hitting
him.
yourself, Gary? Why are you hitting yourself, Gary?
Yeah, I'm gonna poke and touch him with the flames. All right.
You just walk up to him,
So
poke him in the chest.
you're
and be
gonna
like,
poke at him with your
"You have
flames.
a problem."
I'm gonna poke at him. I'm gonna poke and touch him with my swords, which are on fire.
Right. Go ahead and roll to hit, please.
What's his armor class?
23.
I hit him every time.
All right. He is wounded, depending on how much damage you do.
Okay. I've got 2 potential crits.
Okay.
And I didn't roll a 1 on either of them, so I crit. I did roll a 3 and a 5 though, so I still got him.
All right. The total bonus damage that you're going to do is going to be more than enough to kill him.
I told you, bro.
He falls to the ground, killed. He falls to the ground extremely dead.
You could bring him back to life and be like, "I told you, man."
I told you, man. Why'd you do that?
I warned you, bro. I was gonna kill you.
You made me kill you.
I tell them, but they never listen.
Or understand the mindset. Anyway.
What? He was trying to kill me. I had to kill him.
I will never understand the mindset of I'm going to kill them, bring them back to life to yell at them. That I will never understand.
Oh, you weren't there for the Great Titan episode, apparently, because that was funny as shit.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh yeah, that was true. That was actually a thing. That's the thing that a Titan did to Lev, is she killed him and brought him back just to yell at him.
Are you serious?
She killed me
Absolutely
several
true.
times.
Several times.
Oh my god, I
And
missed
each time we do a true
Laws was
resurrection.
laughing his ass off the whole time.
She was like a 30-something level sorcerer, so yeah. Like,
She was just dropping true resurrections like they were breadcrumbs on me.
it was ridiculous.
That is amazing.
She was like, if you do this again and I have to deal with you, I will send you to actual hell. And there's this, the funny thing is there's a spell that it's an epic level spell that you can send someone to actual hell. And the side effect of the spell is they think they deserved it.
Yep.
And
Ooh,
don't want to leave.
nasty.
They're like, no, I'm supposed to be here.
Which, if you're glowing in the classic sense of the original hell, spelled Hel, you
Right?
only stayed there if you thought you deserved it.
Yeah.
That's malevolent. Wow.
And meanwhile, Lev is on the ground wondering what he has to do to deserve this, but not be bad enough to get sent to hell.
Right? All right.
I can't believe we almost took her fucking finger off as a joke. She was gonna let us.
What are you talking about?
That was
You
close,
remember-
actually.
You remember when Astrid first joined the party?
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, we're gonna need some insurance. We need your finger, just in case there's nothing left and we need to bring you back. And she held
my
out
god.
she held out her hand.
Oh my god. I can't remember who stopped us on that process.
It was me. I backed out of it. I was kidding. I was kidding.
Please speed up.
That moment was basically a, do I have to kill you now? For her, she was like, how bad are you guys? What's the real problem here? All right, so Bash, I assume you're also holding action, which puts us at Blodgett. It is your turn, Blodgett.
Budget. Okay.
You should be free of the web.
Or free
Yeah,
of the web.
so-
He was free. He was free enough of the web to attack last turn. So
Right, and there's no one else around me, so I'm gonna move back toward where Frida is.
correct. Okay.
So I'll probably take the round or so
Yeah.
because we're kind of
You
over
can
there.
you can leap down. You've got pretty good strength, so dog will try to follow. Dog can fly, so dog will follow after you.
Okay.
Dog can fly.
Dog can fly.
Dog
Dog
is
can
a
And I
fly.
tell Frida, I could take our little friend back to Cabot Pool. Well, actually, not Cabot Pool. Is it Cabot Pool? Or to the druid and have him fixed. I have one
As in
health
spayed and
scroll.
neutered.
Well, or you could just wait until I can rest and pray, and then I can take care of it for us.
Okay.
I mean, we're out of either way. We're out of magic user. If you go, we're out of magic user and a wolf.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's
All
true.
right.
good point.
On his
Good point.
round, the green dragon morphs back into a humanoid shape, a half dragon shape, and basically flies to the center of the pyramid as he returns back to shape and lands on the chair that I mentioned to Blas.
Yeah, there's a serpent-shaped chair on the top of the pyramid.
At that point, the Zigglikaglack screams. It appears to be not pleased about this experience. All right. The humans are fighting the Umber Hulk. And so that's a movement there. Double check on the Niyogi. All right. It is Frida's turn.
Excellent. Gentlemen, align your weapons. So we shall be firing
Right.
magic missiles together, all three of us.
Druid, Triad, Bard, Paladin, or whatever. By your powers combined, I am Captain Flat Cannon.
Ready? Fire!
And cork magic missiles in the flying sorceress.
That's right.
I'm trying to
All
remember
three
how
of
many
us.
magic missiles go per for the
Per-
wands. If it's
There's a missile for every 2 caster levels beyond first level, with a maximum of
I know
5
that.
missiles at 9th
That's for
level.
the spell, yeah.
there's 5 missiles.
It depends on what level the caster was when making the wands.
Is there standard fucking magic missile wands?
Yeah, it's usually the base level, which is what, 5th? It's like usually 3d4 plus 3, I think.
I think it was 3. Yeah.
You probably would have told us if it was more than that.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. Varied depending on the level. It was 5th level. So yeah, 3 magic missiles per each of you. You are still within range of that.
These wands or scrolls?
Your wands. These are so each of you has a wand of magic missiles. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yep.
All right. Each of you gets to roll 3d4 plus 3.
I'm very afraid.
$500.
I did good. I got 13 points.
1 million.
Turn to stone.
That's
I'm stoned.
Physically, Ben, that's not possible to roll 7 on a 1d4.
yeah.
1d4. I thought you said 1d plus 3.
1d4,
No,
a
each-
4-sided die plus.
Oh, okay, 5. I'm sorry, 5.
So, okay, no. So 3 4-sided dice. So you would have rolled 7 plus 3?
No,
'Cause you
I
wrote-
rolled I misunderstood. I rolled a d4, which
Right.
gave me 4, and then I added 3 to it.
Roll 2 more d4. To roll 2 more d4. So that's
Well, 2 more D4.
7 so far. And then roll 2 more dice. 2 more times.
I have 14.
Okay, so roll a d4 for each missile. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each
Roll a
missile
d4
does
for each
1d4
missile. Each
plus
missile
1.
gets plus 1.
Okay, got you. Okay, thing. Oh, 1. Not bad.
All right, Brandon.
Yeah.
From what I has said to you on your turn, what do you think happens?
14 total. So 28, 38, 41 points of damage, Victor.
Well, I'm
I got that.
thinking she takes the damage.
She had 2 more levels of spell turning.
Oh.
Well, she's got 3 attacks, so at least one of them should get through.
Yes,
So one of them gets through. Ben, your attack got through, so she
Good
takes
news
11
is-
points of damage. Garlos takes 13, and Frida takes 14.
All right, I'll
Two of
take
the
I can
three-
deal.
2 of the 3 are spelled back upon you. The third one is not. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll take it. She wasn't.
She should quit using magic and come down here and fight like a normal person.
That was never in the cards for her.
Victor makes most annoying NPC ask to never play a magic user again.
I hate playing them because they're so freaking difficult and complex, but I'm not bad at playing them. But
At least
she's
we
now
made her
pretty
waste
much
2
at
of her
the
protection.
end of her defensive spells, so she's got some problems coming up.
So it was a good decision.
Yeah, no, yeah, she's got no more yeah, 0 levels of spell turning. Hold on.
Finally.
Oh yeah, she's got true saying, so yeah, that doesn't count. Nor that. Still has that going. Still has that going. Sure. We'll call that. Because technically I can erase this, so I don't have to look at them anymore. What else? She has that going, that going, that going, that going, that going, that going, that. Okay, cool. And she already used that. Was that the last one? That's right. All right. Left's turn. He has turned to stone.
I cast not stone. I cast drink water and eat some oranges.
Okay. For her turn,
God.
she is not going to deal with you guys, nor wait around and try to make an attack back. She is going to spend her entire move flying upwards. So she will make it. There she is. Is almost to the top now. Or I guess she'll be at the top next round.
I've seen enough hint. I don't know where this is going.
I think this is going to be a shit show. You're about to have 4 different factions fighting on top of a pyramid top against a Zigglikaglack.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitches.
All right, so that is her move. No one else on the ground is left to oppose you. Yeah, no one else on the ground is left to oppose you. Good job,
Holy
guys.
crap.
You successfully took out all the guys on the bottom floor.
Holy shit. Now, gentlemen,
Carlos.
as a group, shall we proceed?
And LJ's just down there like, fuck.
All right. If we are out of combat, are we out of combat?
We're still going to go by rounds because half of your party is in combat, half of you are not in combat. You are out
Okay.
of. No one is fighting you around you. This is true. You are out of combat.
I am going to hope that my restoration scroll can be replaced relatively soon. But I am going to try cracking the greater restoration scroll for our character's name. I can't remember who keeps dying.
Lev.
Lev, thank you.
The wizard in your pocket. All right. First up, though, is Garlos. So, John, Garlos is going to go first.
I'm holding action and basically prepping the fly for us.
Okay.
See how many we can fit on it. We're about to clown car this fucker.
Blas, you and Kirik are up on the ship. What are you guys going to do?
Frida, that's not going to work. Greater restoration does not affect what's happened to Lev.
How do you know? I thought you said it could.
I just read the spell.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I'm not doing that then.
Sorry, I didn't think so. That's why I checked. So, Victor, do I hear anything? Like, do I hear footsteps, people rallying, coming towards us, anything?
In this space at this time, you do not hear anything, no.
And which way are we going to get to the cockpit?
Marvin points ahead. He's like, if you want to attempt to fly this thing, go forward.
We're going to rush. We're going to rush as quickly as we can towards whatever door he's pointing at.
The one at the end of the corridor is the one he's pointing at.
Right. We're quietly running.
Okay, you will be able to quietly run.
I'm a monk. I can quietly run.
In my original D&D campaign back in the 70s in high school, we always stated, we're moving quickly and quietly.
Moving quickly and quietly. Yes, that's very good.
Somehow that's much more dignified than we will quietly run.
Except for Brandon, have we all been playing D&D since the 70s? Yes?
I wasn't playing D&D. I was playing other things, and not since the 70s. So
I started in 75.
Started in 78.
You know, my brother brought it home in like 78, 79 from Germany in the army.
I started probably about 10 years ago now. Maybe, no, about 12. 13? Yeah.
Means you're one hell of an experienced veteran in it, because that's a good long time to be playing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the deck of the ship, the spider ship, it appears like shards of opaque blood red crystal mortared together with dark tarry ichor.
Ooh.
The whole is framed in bright metal, formed of such fine detail it might have been spun by some argent spider. It has a stepping on it from Keurig and Marvin's metallic clanking legs sounds a lot like walking on glass.
Huh.
But you're able to make it to the doorway at the other end without anyone noticing you or what are you doing?
Can I cast a healing spell on myself while we're doing that?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
What are you going to cast?
I have to see what I have, but I'm like really hurting from the attack from the ground still.
All right.
I will tell you in a second. It will be a
LJ, and then Bash.
LJ is going to go to the dead sorceress on the ground over there, and make sure that she's dead.
All right, an easy enough thing to do.
It will be
Stuff too, man.
Yeah, I'm also going to loot her.
It will be a
She
cure
definitely
serious
has
wounds.
stuff.
What stuff she got? Does she
The
have
dead
a
sorcerer on the ground.
Does she have a stone to flesh scroll by any chance?
No, she doesn't. She does have a small pouch, a very fine-looking bag to her side, but she's just wearing a fancy-looking ring, her cloak, some robes of um, nobility, as if she were nobility, and then a small purse pouch on her side. That's about it. She can easily grab the pouch, or more if you want.
I'm gonna take all of it.
Okay.
It's Skyrim. Leave him naked.
So Victor, you asked me, so I'm casting a cure serious wounds on myself.
Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm looking up something I'm not quite getting. All right. Anyway, deal with that. I'll have to deal with that later on tonight. Anyway,
I just want to reflect on how often do you get to cast a hold person spell?
it's true. At this level, yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's pretty rare. All
That
right.
works.
So, LJ is looting the body of the sorceress. And what did you take? You took the.
You took
Tell me what you
everything.
took. Tell me what you took. What do
I
you see
took
as everything?
I took the pouch, the ring, the cloak, and the robes.
Well, The robes are basically like her clothing. So.
Oh, they're just normal. They don't seem magical or anything.
And they're really nice. I mean, it's not impossible for them to be magical, but it's basically just she's wearing undergarments, some really nice robes, and then a cloak over that, and a ring and
Okay. Well, I would cast detect magic if I had it, so I'm going to risk leaving her a little bit indecent at the prospect of magic robes.
She's dead. We really
Yeah.
don't care.
Bash. Gerlos is apparently waiting for.
All aboard for the 5 a.m. to the pyramid top.
Bash is going to hold action.
Right. And Blodgett. Oh no, sorry. Before Blodgett goes, the dragon and the to the Zigglikaglack.
Gee, it's gonna rain again.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow, thunder from hell right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Hoping for a battle royale right here.
This round, you guys can't really see anything that's happening on top of the pyramid.
I can.
No, you can't anymore.
You're in the ship and you're too deep.
You're right.
What you guys
Sure,
can
Inspector.
see from where you are, what you guys can see is that the bits and pieces, like the back top carapace of the ship, is currently plummeting towards the ground. You can hear, you can see parts of the Zigglikaglack on top of the ship still. You see a few more humanoids falling off the edges of the ship. Oh, bad day for you. And that's what you've got so far. The dragon has taken his turn. Blodgett, it is your turn, sir.
Lodge's gonna hold his action and see what the party's gonna do about getting on the ship or not getting on the ship, or what are we doing?
That's basically what the sailors are asking you guys as well. Frida, it is your turn. Garlos City was waiting on you. You guys will all be able to move at the same time if you all want to basically get onto the ebony fly and try to fly upwards.
Yeah. Garlos is going to holler at the sailors to get back to the ship.
Okay, going with Garlos.
Yeah, let's pack them up. Let's go pick up Blodgett and yeah.
What are you getting on?
The fly.
What fly?
The ebony fly. Because all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for an elf guy.
Ah!
You have a giant fly?
Yeah, it's the ebony fly. It's a magic item we picked up a while back when we did some searching in a place that we'd ignored stuff before.
Oh.
It's a miscellaneous magic item that is pretty close to artifact level, but it's a small figurine of an ebony fly, and when you use it, you can use it several times a week. It becomes this pony-sized fly, and it can fly at a really high speed. It's treated like a griffin. It can't attack anything, but it does have hit points. We want to try and preserve this because it's a beautiful form of transportation, and it's coming in real handy right now.
Why didn't I know about this?
Because they didn't want to give it to you.
I think you missed it in that session. You were there for the session, but I don't think you were paying attention at that point either.
Yeah, you have airwalk, so you didn't get it.
Yeah. Besides, you have a tendency to take off without us repeatedly.
Yeah, okay, the ebony fly can fit 3, and that's at max, humanoids, small humanoids, and that would include Garlos, Bash, and Frida. So the 3 of you can fit on it, but the wolf.
Blodgett and dog cannot.
Blodgett is almost as big as the fly.
Oh dear.
He's big. We might have to do this in a relay, unless
I can
somebody else-
break LJ up into little pieces and put him in the bag of holding. Or not LJ, I'm sorry, Lev.
That's including Lev, because Lev is small enough. Lev is currently in Frida's pocket, so.
And she is not letting you know where Amy is because you're apparently feeling very destructive.
Keep me away from the bad man.
You got 11 in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me?
Oh God!
Thank you. I knew that was gonna.
Aye. Okay.
Yeah, Blodgett and Doug are gonna have to figure out how to get up there with a fly spell of some sort. Somebody's gotta have one.
Oh wait, Lev's a pixie. Can we get magic pixie dust from him so we can all fly?
If you grind them up.
No.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, will that work?
So many levels of wrong.
It's like when I wanted, I wanted to, when I die, I want to be cremated and be spread over a bushel of marijuana. Have my friends smoke me. I don't think it's legal, but.
I think Keith Richards snorted some of his dad's ashes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably fucked up the inside of his nasal passages too. Woof.
He's undead. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. True. Man will survive the apocalypse. Anyway.
It's like he actually died so many years ago. It's ridiculous, but all the drugs in his body, it's like a chemical chain reaction keeps him moving.
He's just our generation's equivalence to George Burns.
Yep.
Oh.
Right, so Garlos, Frida, and Bash are on the fly and flying upwards.
Yeah, let's roll. We gotta move.
All right. So the three of you will be able to get on the fly and move at rapid speed in an upward direction.
Ramming speed.
Ramming speed.
I'll put you guys over here for a moment on this map.
Sorry,
LJ there, killing off a wizard. Let me. The ship is sorted out.
Somebody needs to see what the hell's going on that plateau because I'm very concerned about it. If it doesn't concern the ship or us directly, it might be good to let itself sort itself out. But if it's something of importance, we may have to like deal with it. But we need that ship.
Forward onto the breach. Hopefully we won't be wetting our breeches. Anyway.
Hopefully not. All right. Very quickly, that moves us to the top of the round again. Top of the round, first off, is going to be the sorceress. Quick double check for her.
To enter the fray on the top of the pyramid without any defensive spells.
No, we're just flying up and videoing right now to try and figure out what we should do.
No, I'm talking about the sorceress.
He's not talking about you. He's talking about the sorceress, and she's flying up to see what's on the top of the pyramid without any defensive spells left.
Well, yeah, she doesn't have much options right now. Everybody she knows is dead.
So, and that is actually a good point. She's got that, but not that.
Is this an existential question, Brandon?
It's a joke about being stoned in the opening lines of Red vs. Blue.
Oh God, yes. Hey, you ever wonder why we're here?
It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it?
All right. So she is going to fly up to the top, but not onto the top of the pyramid. And you can see her flying up and casting a spell. doesn't appear to directly affect or entangle you. She definitely recognizes that you guys are behind her. I ended up using those. All right. And the Zigglikaglack. This round, you know what? I will describe to you what's going on.
Thank you, good sir. Sorry. So the dragonborn or half dragon, sorry, was sitting on the chair. He's now off the chair. The Umber Hulk has been is attacking everyone.
Wait. The Dragonborn is off the chair of his own free will?
You didn't ask him. But the Dragonborn is off the chair. The Umber Hulk is attacking literally everyone. The Zigglikaglack, really enjoy this. The Zigglikaglack is has ripped off the entire top half of the ship, so like the entire Citadel deck is pretty much gone. Blas, you guys can like hear the open wind whistling by you. But he seems no longer interested with that as of this round. And with that information, Garlos, it is y'all's turn. Are you going to be flying up, correct?
Yes, I'm going to swing us towards the ship.
All right.
It's an area not occupied by the Zigglikaglack.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to put it up there anyway, just to keep this all sane in some way.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha, pretend. I can pretend it's sane. I can't.
Yeah, we have to somehow try and save this ship. And I'm hoping that the Zigglikaglack will get interested enough in the pyramid to jump off of it.
I think that ship has sailed.
Well, we'll see. You know, you can do an amazing amount of repairs with a limited wish. All we have to do is secure this area enough to get the hell out of
True.
here.
You'll also have to unstone me.
That, of course, is first. But rescuing this thing has to happen now.
All right. So the Zigglikaglack is, this is about right to the amount of space he takes up. So the Zigglikaglack is currently here. You, the Ebony Fly, are currently here. Where do you want to go, John? On the bottom, no. There are no openings on the bottom. That's where your friends went, so you can try to retrace their steps if you want. All right. Okay.
But you said that the entire top deck had been ripped off.
Yes, it's now plummeting towards the ground and maybe the top of the plateau.
The top deck is plummeting towards the ground. It'll hit the ground next round.
Right. I'm asking, can't they just land inside the ship then if the entire...
Well, the Zigglikaglack is in that area, so we don't want to go there. Not even the fact that it's open is any enticement. It's too close.
Okay.
All right.
It's Blaz's turn.
It's Blaz's turn.
So we don't see open air above us, right?
No, you can hear the wind whipping through this ramp you went down.
Yeah. Cool.
You can hear everything now that you couldn't hear before because there's
Got it.
not much left between you and that.
So we're at the door. I imagine it's not like a everyday door that I can just open like every other door, right?
It looks like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're gonna okay. I'm gonna have Carrick open the door and push our friend through,
Okay.
and Blaz is gonna be there to see what's going on, to see what he needs to attack.
We're gonna zoom in a little bit. You're gonna have to put the held guy behind you in case you're trying to get two people in there at once.
Well, the help guy is that we're pushing him in first.
Oh,
You're throwing him in first. Okay. So opening the door, throwing him in first.
And Carrick's throwing him in first, and Blaz is ready to attack whatever
Okay.
is in the room.
As you charge in, you see an alien. The alien sees you. You both scream in fate.
No, we see Santa Claus. He is real. They are real. So there are definitely like things in the room.
All right. The door opens and the eyes of an Umber Hulk are upon you.
Yes,
You said
that doesn't work for us all.
Carrick is pushing the body forward. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a will save for Carrick. Actually, give me 2 will saves. Yes, 2 will saves.
Will save. Okay.
Yes, what I meant actually was a will save.
Yes. I think you meant a will save.
That's the technical term.
Yeah. That would be a. I'm sorry.
You're good.
All right. So a 21 and 29. Let me make sure of that.
Good. Those are really good saves. All right. He is not dominated and he is not confused this round.
Okay.
Hey, come back here.
The Umber Hulk grabs and rips to shreds the human or the half orc that you were holding. Unless you want to do a contested grapple with it.
No, he can have it.
Okay.
Here, boy, go get it.
And can Carrick use any piece of his move to back the fuck up?
No, it's their surprise round.
Wait, who's surprised?
They were waiting for you.
Why were they waiting for us? Never mind.
You were making loud noises on the glass. Okay.
So I'm looking up one more thing.
Okay, so this may not have been the best strategy.
It's a strategy.
What do you got in front of you now?
Oh, the other one's going to disappear. He appears to teleport or something out of there. He's like, fuck this shit. All right. You attempted to open door, and you may make your move. What you can each do one action.
Fuck shit up.
Blas and Carrick can each do one action. What are they going to do?
Okay, I need to know the scale of what we're dealing with here. So,
Okay, this corridor is 10 feet wide.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
This area beyond you is about 30 feet deep and 50
Okay.
feet, 45 feet wide.
And what is the creature to the left?
Okay, these two are fairly ugly half elves. This is a Neogi right there, and this is an Umber Hulk.
Okay. Laws will cast a flame strike centered on the center creature on the right.
Okay,
So basically, it'll get all three of them, I think.
he should.
And
what is
then
the difficulty check for that flame strike?
the DC, you mean?
Yes.
Is hold on. I have this written down. Dude. 16, 20, 21, I think.
Okay.
Checking. Yes, 21.
All right, roll them damage, and please, sir.
Yogi Bear is about to become Smokey the Bear.
And then Carrick is going to cast a spiritual, is going to back up and cast a spiritual hammer on the creature on the left.
Okay. The Umber Hulk?
And no, you said it was a fairly ugly half elf.
This is a fairly ugly half elf. This is a fairly ugly half elf. This is an Umber Hulk.
Right. So the Umber Hulk is in the flame strike, right?
Correct.
So the ugly elf that's
Over
not
here.
in the flame
Okay.
strike.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So
roll
let me
for the
get,
flame strike, and then give me an attack on the Umber Hulk, or
we'll
the
gonna
the
do all
other
that.
half elf, the spiritual hammer.
I'm gonna do all that, and you should move on while I do that.
All right, we'll definitely do. Let me look at the sheets of shit. LJ. In the boondocks.
I think I'm like the last one on the beach.
You are. No, you and Blodgett, the two of you.
Oh,
LJ and Blodge, hanging on the beach. Buds. Sup, bro?
hey
It's
Blodge,
beach
I'll
time.
race you. I'll race you, and then I take off running.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
I have the run feat, so I'm able to move, I believe, 5 times my movement speed
Okay, so you're running where?
towards the pyramid, where all the action
The
is.
base of the pyramid? Okay, 49 points. Thank you, sir. Give me the to hit roll for your swing it a happy dack. Your
Will do.
nacky wacky. Your packy lack.
Will do.
All right, so LJ is going to start running towards the thing.
Towards the pyramid. That's going to be. Let's see. I've got 40 feet. I think Rage gives me another 10. Does Rage give me another 10? No, it doesn't.
Okay. Blodgett, are you going to run with LJ?
Yes.
Okay,
I
cool.
move 200 feet.
All right. So the two of you are running towards the base of the pyramid. You'll make the base of the pyramid next round.
Nice.
On top of the pyramid, Garlos, Bash, and Frida, you can see, because after Bash goes the dragon, which I'm going to switch actually right now at the end of this round. I'm just going to actually hold that, and he's going to go on the Zigglikaglack's round, because fuck that shit. So, all right, Blodgett. You're running with LJ. Bash and Frida, are you guys are currently on the thing here with Garlos? Are you going to be doing anything besides hanging on for dear life as he takes you on a flying journey to the stars?
Holding action.
All right.
I'm
I'm
going to be getting you guys to the ship, and then I'm going to go back for the others because we all need to be up here.
Okay.
I'll get up there. I'm already on the way.
I'd like for it to be quicker.
All right.
bet you're not faster
Top
than
of the
that, then.
round. Back out a little bit. The Zigglikaglack is going to leap off and land on the. I did not create a map at the top of the pyramid, but it is a giant square. He's going to land on top of the pyramid itself once again, and let out a roar. The half dragon is running towards the corner. The Umber Hulk, the tentacled Umber Hulk, is the tentacled Umber Hulk has killed 3 humanoids so far. 2 of them have actually leapt off of the side of the pyramid, and the other 3 have run for the edges. However, the Zigglikaglack is now on one of the edges, so they're basically running around trying to not die. In the midst of all this, the sorceress has arrived at the top, and this turn. Whew, somewhere around there. Okay. I mean, honestly, that's probably not the worst use of that.
Okay.
I know, but what if he did? What if he could? We've never asked him.
Well, he has, but only verbally. There are a few suicides that are attributed to his talking to people.
Actual truth. All right.
So, Victor, I don't know if you saw my chats to you.
I did. Hold on one second. Yeah, she's going to use her last 8th level spell. Lutrix, the Yuan-Tai sorcerer,
He casts Melville on them.
creates a prismatic wall. It is right between, so the center of the pyramid is here. And she's basically dividing the pyramid from the Zigglikaglack. The center of the pyramid from the Zigglikaglack.
Which side is the chair on?
Side. The Zigglikaglack is no longer on the side next to the chair. Neither is the Umber Hulk.
So she's isolated the baddies from the chair.
Yes.
That's bad.
Eddie Lev isn't here. He can have him cast prismatic wall on the chair itself, so nobody would want to sit on the fucker for at least a while.
True story. All right, so that's her turn. You guys can no longer. This is about a 40-foot high, 100-something wide prismatic wall. It's going to cover the angle of that. The Umber Hulk is suitably annoyed, but is basically chasing down the last guys. The Zigglikaglack is infuriated. All right, and
Frida, do you have any
Carlos, it is your
spells?
turn.
Yeah, I was about to say, Frida, do you have any spells that'll like cause mass annoyance for everybody that's down there, or at least keep them off that chair?
How about an ice storm?
How long does that last, though?
Cast a reverse gravity. That'd be funny.
Oh, that'd be freaking hysterical.
Y'all are so cute that you think I have that.
Yeah, well, you know, that's a mage spell. You're a druid. You got anything that causes problems for a long duration?
I could cast a defensive spell on it, I think.
Like what?
Well, spike stones.
I do, but I took penicillin.
You do what? What are y'all talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
He was talking about something to keep people off that chair. He said he does, but he took penicillin.
He said, "Do you have anything that lasts a long time?"
Oh, and no, I don't think I have anything that is going to keep something off of the damn thing for a long time. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I could do a wall of thorns around it, but that's, I don't know.
I'd say go ahead and do that because it won't be directly affecting anybody, but it will slow them down. And that throne seems to be an objective. Although the dragon fellow seems to have jumped off it when the Zigglikaglack came down all pissed off. I'm curious as to what that throne does. It's something.
Well,
And apparently the Zigglilack's a guardian.
Let me see if that's something that I can cast at it without touching it. Because that's kind of important, because I'm not going to touch it.
Oh, hell yeah. We ain't going near that. That's all full of hate and death down there. We're talking about range spells, you know, just a little bye blow while we're running.
I think we might need to sit in the chair.
I think you need to hush.
Now, I think that there's a potential that we might need to. It's just a question of keeping them out of it while we take care of the ship, because we need this ship.
There's nothing here that says I have to be touching it to cast it.
Does it have a range?
Let's see here.
Brandon, can you check on that?
What's up?
Check on
Wall of Thorns.
yeah, druid spell range.
Wall of Thorns.
Yeah. The hair in my face.
Medium range, 100 foot plus 10 feet per level. The effect makes up to 1 10-foot cube per level.
Oh, damn.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds like just a spell for right now.
Isolate that fucking chair, man.
All right, so we're gonna cast that. What do I need to do to cast it? I need one standard action. Okay.
Got plenty of free time. You're just riding a fly.
That is what I will do. Wah! Suddenly a really thorny problem has appeared.
Nice.
Is our game master with us?
Yes, I did. So you're casting Wall of Thorns. Regrettably, you cannot cast through a prismatic wall. You'll have to get above it or around it to do that.
Oh, what a good idea, though.
It is. That is a good idea.
It's okay. Next round we should be able to pull it off. We'll be up higher. And Zigglikaglack has gotten off the ship, so we can actually go for the open area now.
Well, we'll just see what we can do.
The druid could always take the fly and go around the wall.
I'm willing to do that once we get...
Vic, we'll be above the wall when we get to the fly, won't we?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
to the ship. Yeah. Okay.
If you go to the top of the ship, yeah, you'd be above the wall because it's not actually that high.
Perfect. I guess do it then, and we'll grab the ship. And while you guys work on that, I'll flip down to pick up LJ and Frida and Dog. I mean, LJ and Blodgett and Dog. Because we got to retrieve our other members.
Yes, if you're going to confuse me with someone, confuse me with the wolf, not the dog. Thank you.
Not for nothing, but I have no idea what I've done inside. I could maybe use a hand, but that's just me.
Bring reinforcements.
We're,
Hold till relieved. That's British way.
we're going to bring reinforcements, but I can't help but say, sir, did ye not abandon us?
No, I didn't abandon you. I forwarded our objective.
No.
He was, in gaming terms, he was doing what we call on the battlefield pre-capping.
I was flying recon.
Oh, tell me another one and pull on the other leg. The other one's getting distorted based on how many times it's been yanked. All right. Anyway.
What, Carlos? What are you doing this round? John, what are you doing this round?
I'm flying the fly up to the ship.
You're at the ship.
Oh, I'm at the ship?
Yeah, I pointed out to you.
Oh, sorry, I missed that part. We were yakking.
You are here.
Okay, then
you can now fly onto the top of the ship so your friends can jump off and do their thing.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, when he flies up to the top of the ship, Frida, you now have an angle with which you can cast
Wall of Thorns.
Wall of Thorns at the chair itself.
I will happily cast Wall of Thorns at the chair.
Rocket.
Okay.
Piss off the sorcerer or something fierce.
Yeah, well, I didn't have anything better to do today.
Blaz, it is shit, it was their turn already.
I am gonna have to go at 9:30, guys.
Okay, well let's finish out this round.
Okay.
The bad guys inside. Crikey.
They still alive?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I may not be coming
the
out.
spiritual weapon did hit. It hit but did not kill the. Sorry, the spiritual weapon did hit. It hit but did not kill the half elf in the corner.
Okay.
The flame strike hit. Well, they definitely dodged, but it. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he's not. So, and the flame strike did kill this guy over here.
Yay!
So they are dead. And you guys moved with. You didn't really have a move to move, but you basically took a 5-foot step back into the corridor.
Yep.
The Umber Hulk is going to charge and attack Blaz.
Okay.
Don't meet its gaze. You'll get confused.
That's what it's trying to do. He already made his save versus. Actually, now it's Blaz's turn to make a save. So Blaz, give me a will save versus Umber Hulk.
Oh, I'm much more confident about this. Uh, 19. That's a good roll.
That is a good roll, and it's more than enough.
Okay.
Yeah, the DC is fairly low for this guy. What's your armor class, Blaz?
My armor class without the robe is 22.
Okay, he missed the shit out of you. Wait, 22? Oh, damn. But he also gets a bite. He gets a bite. A bite. The bite hits. Yay!
Probably be all kinds of diseased.
Hey. This is a clean Umber Hulk. He's tamed.
He brushed his teeth.
He brushed his tooth.
He gums you.
9 plus 3 is 12. 12 points of damage.
Yeah, totally just gummed you. There were no teeth in that.
You can see the Neogi scattering around. He looks between the Umber Hulk's legs and fires a small, tiny little red dot like a little, just a pea-sized ball down the corridor.
Uh-oh.
However,
Shit.
when it gets about
Oh shit!
halfway down the corridor,
Goddamn.
it blows. Actually, more than halfway, because he's gonna fire it off to about down
Oh shit.
here. Because a fireball in a 10-foot wide corridor is gonna go that way.
Shit. So he's going to hit the Ember Hulk as well?
Yeah, he definitely is actually.
Hope you have evasion, mate.
Does anybody have
give me a
Marvin's
reflex
hit points?
save for the three of you, or for Blas and Carrick. Marvin fails his.
He just fails. You're not even going to give him
I
a
mean,
shot.
he's got a
Fails.
-6.
Okay.
You tell me.
So it's a 12,
Evasion ain't his thing.
12 and a 19. So it's 21 and so Blas got a 21 and Carrick got a, there it is, 22.
Okay, both of you are going to save. Do either of you have evasion?
Blas has evasion.
Okay, Carrick does
And
not.
I
All right.
think one of us has I think Carrick has a ring of protection against fire.
Double check that, please, because he's about to take some fire damage.
Yeah, I will. Oh, yes, he does.
Okay. It's 10 points of damage, so
So it added to his armor class. Well, it doesn't matter. It's +2 ring.
okay, so I think he'll take half damage again,
Okay.
so 5 points of damage.
Great. And Blas takes 10?
Hmm?
And Blas takes 10? Oh, no, he has evasion, so he doesn't take anything.
Right, so he takes none.
Okay. But Marvin, what happens to Marvin?
I mean, honestly, that's pretty much what he says.
I need him. Marvin, I need you.
I always needed you.
Marvin says, you've lived the entirety of your life without me existing within it. How is it that you've suddenly lost the ability to function until now?
Because you complete me.
You've been needing him. Needing with a K.
Marvin says, the fact that I complete you is a very sad experience and does not say a lot about your worth.
Wow.
Yeah, that was harsh.
Yeah, harsh burn.
That's all he knows how to do is harsh burns. All right. Zom. Sorry, one more thing. And then 10, so all right. Sorry, I had to figure out the damage to the Umber Hulk real quick. All right. That's that. Now it is Blas and Carrick's turn. Your turn to respond.
Okay. So the spiritual hammer is continuing to attack this guy.
Yes.
So we'll roll that first.
Add to it another spiritual hammer, just so you can like have a symphony in stereo.
Yeah, right. So that's 17 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Oh, wow, that's surprising.
Maxwell Silver
And so that's 7 points of damage. And then
All right, that takes out the other slave.
wow. And then Carrick is going to take Marvin and continue like down the hall while he casts a Cure Light Wounds on himself. And
Okay.
Blas is just going to take out his Morning Star and wallop on this motherfucker.
All right.
Swing away, Blas. Swing away.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Not my Morning Star. It has a mace, I think. Whatever that thing is. No, it's a Morning Star.
It's a thumpy toy.
Yeah, it's Stumpy Toy. So he gets. All right, so two attacks. I don't really do melee very often. $11 and 17. So that's a 34 and a 32.
Okay. Both of those are going to hit. Roll them, damage them, sir.
Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 8 for both. So it's 2d8 plus 16. Let me do that. Uh, 7 plus 16 is 23 points of damage.
$23 total.
Yes, sir.
All right. He is definitely wounded, and he's not happy about it. Do. All right. Next up, we have LJ.
I'm going up.
Right. When you reach the base of the
To
pyramid,
the east side.
I reached the base of the pyramid this round.
Yes, you reach the base of the pyramid this round.
I'm putting chalk on my hands, getting ready to go up.
Okay.
I think I would also like to cast a Cure Serious Wounds on myself.
That's not a bad idea. You won't be able to run your full distance if you stop to cast a spell, FYI. But you can stop to cast a spell. It's not the worst idea you've ever had today.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Bash. So Bash and so Frida just cast a spell. She was holding action though. You were holding action. Bash, you are now above the Yogi ship. You can. I mean, what do you want to do? How do you want to get onto the ship?
Come on, get in.
Can I see a way to get in from where I'm at?
Entire top of the ship is gone, so there
Okay.
is a way to get in.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump in.
Okay.
entire top of the ship is gone.
Yeah, the arse end of the arse end is got its roof ripped off by the Ziggy Stardust and the spiders from Mars.
Gonna make for interesting travel later.
I was gonna say, I don't think we need
So
a
Bash, give me
convertible.
a
We need a
jump-
shipyard. We
give
need
me a
one
jump
now.
roll, please.
A
Give
jump
me a
roll?
jump roll, please, Bash.
What do I roll? A D20?
D20 plus jump.
D20
It's a
plus
skill.
your jump bonus. Yeah.
Okay.
You can add your dex bonus at least.
I think jump is a strength skill.
It's a
Strength-based skill, either jump or tumble,
Oh,
either
good
one.
God. Okay.
That's
3.
not a good sign. If you're not really good at doing things like that, then just stay on until I land.
No, 30.
That is an option.
I didn't realize I had a jump of 22. I don't know why I had a jump of 22.
Holy
Jump is
shit!
pretty high.
Bloody acrobat.
Barbarian.
I guess at some point I thought, man, I should really practice jumping.
Look, fighters don't have a lot of skills, so when you came to me with like 100 skill points, I put them somewhere.
Hey, you need to join Van Halen.
right.
I feel like in combat I'm going to start jumping more often now.
Bash, you land on the floor of the deck with absolute ease.
In a anime pose.
You actually have a half action left. You can take a single action because you did such a great job landing.
Where am I in relation to everybody else?
You are here. Your closest friends below you are on the next level down. You can hear them shouting and fighting inside this little hatchway right there.
Okay, so I can hear where they're at. I just can't see them.
Correct.
Okay.
You hear noise. You smell smoke. That usually means you're friends.
That is legitimate. Okay.
I mean, that's how you find each other.
Okay, I'll get as
Smell of
close
burning
as,
flesh.
I'll move as close to in their general direction as I can. For a half move, I don't know what that is, like 2 squares or something.
All right, Frida. What are you gonna do? Carlos has indicated that the train is going downwards, so he suggests you jump to the deck.
I guess I'm jumping on the deck. What do
All
I
right,
have
give me
to
a jump check, please, if you would.
do I even have jump? Look at that. No. I have survival, a whole lot of it.
Good enough. We'll use that instead.
Thank
Do you
you.
have tumble? Do you have tumble?
Let me see. Yes, I do.
Okay, use your tumble skill, please.
Okay. What am I rolling? A 20?
D20 plus your tumble skill.
Okay, I got 15 plus my tumble is +7.
22.
22 total. Good job. All right, so Frida, you also land on the deck. Not as cleanly as Bash, but then again, who could? You land on the deck. You've got your feet about you. It's a surreal place. This is very, very weird. You've never been on a structure like this in your life, but hey, you're here now, and that's what counts.
This entire experience with these people has been one thing after another that I have no idea what I'm doing.
Very, very true. 5th floor, cigars, mad battles. So yes, you land and Blodgett. You at this round, Blodgett and LJ are at the base of the pyramid, and you can begin climbing up next round.
Okay, I cast spider climb on myself.
All right,
Cheating.
Cheating.
that's a
Not
pretty good
cheating.
cheat.
I
Right.
weigh more than you do.
Like I said, I had to get out of here at 9:30.
No. This is a good place for us to stop for the night, because I need to draw up a map of the top of the pyramid and do a little bit more math. And
Cool.
I will.
It's a good
No.
session.
Very.
How
Thank you very much.
badly damaged does the Umber Hulk look?
The one that you're fighting?
Yes, sir.
Oh, pretty bad. He's pretty badly damaged.
Fuck him up.
How much damage does an Amber Hulk if an Amber Hulk can't?
All right. You guys have a good night.
But
Night.
hold on.
Sorry.
Important thing before everybody goes. Important thing. I am good for next weekend. That is actually, hold on, that is what I wanted to do. I'm good for next weekend. However, I like to make sure you guys know as far ahead of time as possible. And the weekend of the 21st, or sorry, the night of the 21st, we're not gaming. So next weekend, oh, the next weekend's Valentine's Day.
And we probably aren't gaming then either, because I'm
Yeah,
assuming
I mean,
you have
actually,
romantic.
Beth and I aren't doing anything for Valentine's Day itself.
Oh.
We're doing our stuff beforehand. I'm taking her to a schwanky restaurant this Friday.
Okay, go be schwank.
I mean, heart attack when you look at the prices, schwanky. But my
Oh.
younger brother is a manager there, so he's gonna give me the hookup. Um, but shit, what was I saying? So yeah, let me think about this because I think actually my doctoral week doesn't start until Thursday this time. So you know what? I'm not going to leave until Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening. So yeah, we can game on the 21st. Let's skip Valentine's Day and then game on the 21st. Make it easier for everybody.
All right.
Just because I'm not doing something doesn't mean other people are, and I don't want to fuck up everybody else's day just because I want to have a good time. So
I feel like the fact that we're playing D&D probably indicates that we aren't, but that's just.
I mean, I know I'm single. I don't have anything going on. Sorry, babe.
Taco
I can't
Tuesday,
go.
so
Sorry, babe. Can't do Valentine's Day this year. We got D&D. You can sit in on the game though. You can sit in on the game, babe. Do you want to watch this game?
oh, yeah. Next week will be
Then what's
bring
wrong with that?
your significant other. We'll have all our girlfriends and boyfriends and husbands and wives in for the game next time.
Yeah. Okay. And bye, guys.
Like you've got all these cool characters, these Niyogi slavers, the half dragon.
No, it's crazy.
Hey, how tough is a Niyogi? I don't know anything about it.
Oh, they're not. Well, I mean, they're tougher than Lev, but you know.
Well, it's like Niyogi, so just tell your boo-boo and you go, hey, Niyogi. Mr. Ranger said, don't be stealing any more picnic baskets.
Yeah, they're not super tough, but there's a reason that they have Umber Hulks as slaves.
Good night, Ben.
Good night, Ben.
Yeah, they survived the flame strike. This one survived the flame strike, so
impressive. That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Harder to chew, but still going down the throat.
Cool. All right. Have a good night. So not next week, but the week after. Okay. Cheers.
Yep. Not next week, but the week after. We'll see you there.
Cool. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, you crazy cats.
I was looking into 5th edition last night, and
cool.
It pisses me off. It pisses me off so fucking bad. Because I had this character idea, and I was like, man, this would be a really cool story to tell. There's a lot of stuff that could be done with it. And I was looking into Paladin, which is the class that I would need to play it as, and it's just not possible to tell this story with the Paladin class because the oaths are so central to the character and its progression that they are restrictive to the point of the storytelling.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, the Paladin class being so strict that you can't do anything.
I mean, you can tell some cool stories, I guess, as long as it's one of the 9 that's allowed.
That's why Garlus is a Paladin of Olodumara. He can tell any story he wants.
Yeah, I mean, 3.5 paladins are freaking cool. You can do stuff with them, and their progression is not locked behind like entire character archetypes. Like, just annoys me.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's definitely pluses and minuses. I don't know. Well, it's definitely a bridge to burn when we come to it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see how much dynamite I'm going to need to blow it up.
It's kind of funny because I say the same thing in Octoon Cthulhu. That's why all my characters now have a large skill set in demolitions.
Yeah. So I feel like Pathfinder would be better for both of us.
It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm not opposed to Pathfinder. Suzanne just gave me a humble bundle that gave me I paid $28 for every fucking book in Pathfinder for
Oh,
Donkulus.
cool. That's awesome.
The funniest part is that after I bought it, I went to the website and realized that I had already purchased another Pathfinder Humble Bundle with half of the books. So it was like 25 bucks for like 6 or 7 books. So it was still
Yeah,
a good
that's
deal.
not
It
bad.
was just,
That's not
it was
bad.
just funny.
Yeah, I've been amassing a collection of books, and I have most fifth edition books. I at least have all like the relevant ones for players. Um, but it feels so thin because there's like, I don't know, 8 books for the players,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and I'm still used to 3.5 that has like 100.
Hold on one second. So Pat, according to this, the rain's gonna diminish over the next 15 minutes. That may be a while, but basically, if you wait it out, you may have some time without rain. It's thunderstorming out, and they've got to walk the dog.
Uh,
Right.
yeah, you've got to time that perfectly.
Open the door and see what he does. I think he'll be. They've also got a dog that doesn't entirely love rain, so I think he'll wait it out with them.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to go outside. Okay, maybe we'll wait.
Maybe not. Maybe we'll wait.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll wait.
we're good. It's a fucking hilarious dog.
But yeah, I just wanted to stop after the game and share my newest gripe with fifth edition, of which I have many, and throw my hat in the ring for a Pathfinder game instead.
All right. All right. Well, that's, I think, 2 or 3 votes so far, so we'll see
All
how
right.
that goes.
Yeah. But if we do wind up going fifth edition, I do have a bunch of books I can share with everybody.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think honestly, documentation-wise, we'll be fine. Um, I've got, I think, a few 5th edition books, but my buddy who lives next door, Mark, he basically just loves getting books in PDF form of everything, and so I can bug him for PDFs of 5th edition books pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I can put together like a Google Drive or something to share with the
Yeah.
party.
That would, I mean, that'd be it. That would be what we needed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I don't have any Pathfinder books, but I'm sure I could find some.
I think we definitely can sort those out.
Yeah.
All right, man. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with these non-player characters next round. And
Well, good luck. You should have them all kill each other so we don't have to deal with them.
tempting, but no.
Dang it. Dang it. What if we leave?
I mean, if you leave, then yeah, they'll pretty much be fighting amongst each other. But right now, the sorceress has gotten the 2 monsters on your side of the wall, so she's having a reprieve. So it's between her and the green dragon.
And there's no way they're on friendly terms.
No, that's not
Okay.
reality.
Well, I'd rather deal with the 2 monsters than the half dragon. I've looked into half dragons. I was putting together a campaign. It fell through, and one of my players was like, "Hey, can I play a half dragon in 3.5?" And I was like, "Well, it's an option." And then I looked into it. I was like, "No, you can't. Absolutely not."
It is a horribly overpowered option.
Yeah. Do you want to take 8 levels of freaking monster class and be terribly underleveled for the entire game?
How much experience points do you get for beating somebody but not killing them?
I believe it's the same amount for if you had killed them because you still are technically the victor of the encounter.
I don't think I could stomach that. Not like a full fight, but like you just fucked them up and then ran on their way.
Then if you just like fuck them up and you're the you wind up banged up, but they should see the other guy.
Yeah.
Then I mean maybe like half experience, some sort of fraction, 3/4.
Okay, we'll probably do a fraction of some type. All right, cool. I needed to figure out how many experience points the sailor got for beating Ben. I figured out how many experience points Ben's character is worth. So now I
No,
just need
you
to
should
find out what level the sailor is now.
please give him full experience points. I think it would be hilarious to have a level 10 sailor running around with us.
Oh, he's not a sailor anymore. He knows what he wants to be after what he's been through. He knows what he wants to be.
What's he want to do?
He's a seaman now.
He's a seaman.
He's smegma. He's not just seaman.
I'd say smegma is a
Sailor beat
downgrade.
Ben and basically throwing him off onto the water. So I was like, how many experience points does he get for beating Ben? And Brandon was like, "Oh, he should give him full experience points." I'm like, Ben's worth 78,000 experience points. No, he's not getting 78,000. But
Give him. You should give him double experience points. Actually,
saving the ship. Rah!
no, he leapt into action. He did it.
There you go. I like that. Tutelary dentistry. That's pretty good. Exactly. All right, man. I gotta finish this shit out and then get to bed.
All right. Have a good night.
Will
I'll
do.
see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.
Will do. Which one? What do we got here? Parody lives. Parodies. Yes. Oh, Jesus, that was great. How did that one? Zigglikaglack really sang. Screwed up eyes and tentacle hairdo, like hentai from Japan. He could lick 'em by smiling. Ew, he could leave 'em to hang. Very dead. That is 100%. No, yeah, I'm pretty good at. Oh, I see why you're asking the name. Zigglikaglack. Instead of the Zigglack, it's Zigglikaglack. Playing guitar, jamming good with Ron T and the spiders from Mars. But made it too far. Okay, that's good. That is really good.
I have a lot of fun with these. Brandon is bothered by because they're distracting him. In the meantime, Zag has stopped looking at chat. He's on chat's back.
Oh my goodness. It is a bard's job.